Oh, I think that's going to be a big 0 there, bud. There you go. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We are ending the new year. We're ending the year right and ringing in the new year the correct way with nights. Yes, that's when the new year changes, at night, so we're doing nights with a K. That's the flimsy excuse I'm giving. The real reason is I just like this deck, guys. I love night decks. It was the second video I ever posted on my channel was an Orzhov Knights deck. And right now we have a lovely, updated version of a previous Mardu Knights deck that I posted, maybe a month ago, called Dark Knights. It was good. It wasn't great. It did all right. This one can hold its own in Mythic right now at the end of the season. So 86% Mythic, doing well with Paladin Black, the upgraded version of Dark Knights. Mardu Knight aggro deck. We're going to get into it and close the year off right. So before we do that, of course, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you. And he will brutally maul you with his werewolf claws. New Year's or none, that's when he'll strike, when you're not expecting. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. Shout out to all the new guys tonight. We have Korax here tonight. Welcome, Korax, first time streamer shout out. If you want your own first time streamer shout out, come by. You can check out our Discord community where we have the latest news and information. You can get deck help and check out the Kamigawa spoilers. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available on the AetherHub, link down below in the description. So, what are we looking at here? If we're running Paladin Black, well, we got to be running Paladin, right? Paladin Class is a great cover for everything. It's a great early play since we don't have we actually have a lot of early plays in this one. There's a lot more aggro than mid-range than my previous one. So that's kind of what we brought out. Also, I should note that this is completely standard. So this is a completely standard deck. Paladin, spells your opponents cast during your turn cost 1 more to cast. Obviously very good against blue or red or air, anything that they're casting instants on your turn. So that's very useful. And then, of course, creatures you control get 1/1. Another very useful aura effect that Paladin will have. And then, of course, when you attack, until the end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1 for each other attacking creature and gains double strike. Very, very, very deadly, especially with some of the tramplers that we're going to have going in. Forsworn Paladin. Yes, that's another Dark Knight there. Human Knight with a badass sword. 1/1 menace, 1-drop. Look at all this stuff you get for a 1-drop. You can pay 1 life. And pay 2, 1 life, tap, and get a treasure token. A little bit of a black ramp there. And then, of course, you can pay 1 black, 2, and target creature gets +2/+0 to the end of turn. If mana from treasure was spent to activate this ability, that creature also gains death touch in the end of turn. Very, very surprising. Nobody expects that one. Just like nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. So, yeah. I really like surprising people, especially with the trample, giving it that extra power. You can play that twice if you have the mana. And, of course, if a treasure pops out, it'll get death touch as well. Great for menacers, too. On her, if it's a menacer, you get 2 death touches. Kick in the door. We are running a little bit of dungeoneering in this deck, says knights go into dungeons to save fair maidens, as we know. Or find misters, whatever you're into. Put the 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains haste on the end of turn and cannot be blocked by walls this turn. Venture into the dungeon. Very, very useful for aggressively coming out of the gate with a lot of these ones. A lot of us do have, a lot of our cards, a lot of our knights do have haste, but this will make sure that everybody has haste. Play with fire. I want direct removal. It's only 3, but when you see what Rem Karolus does, it will actually, it's only 2, but Rem Karolus will actually put it in 3. 1 red mana, 2 damage. It's the new and improved shock. You gotta get it. It can let you scry on the first turn, which can make sure you get that 3rd mana drop or whatever you need to figure it out. Play with fire, very, very useful. If you want to swap it out for more direct removal, you can. I just like this one. Ambitious Farmhand. She's not the greatest, but man, she will give you mana, which is really useful, especially white mana, because the only double cost thing we have in here is Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. It's the only double white. So she will really help get that mana out, and she also has the Coven ability. She'll also thin your deck of mana when she hits the board there. A 1/1, but she has Coven. 2 white, transform Ambitious Farmhand. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. Not very difficult. We're going to have powers all over the place here. And she becomes a seasoned Cathar. Human Knight 3/3 with lifelink. Fantastic stuff there. Fateful Absence, again, direct removal. If you want to run any kind of direct removal, I don't care. Do direct removal to your taste. If you want to do red direct removal, if you want to do black direct removal, whatever it is, I just went with the cheapest because we're trying to kind of move fast here. Triumphant Adventurer, another really, really useful card. 1 black and 1 white, a 1/1 Death Touch. As long as your turn, Triumphant Adventurer has first strike. Whenever Triumphant Adventurer attacks, venture in the dungeon. So what I love to do with him, if I drop him on turn 3, I drop him with this and a kick in the door. He's a 2/2 first strike, and he's going to venture in the dungeon twice. Where we like to go is the Lost Mine of Phandelver, and then of course we can scry and immediately mine the tunnels, which will give us a treasure. Guess what? Treasure, Forsworn Paladin, ramping, you guys get it. It all feeds into each other. So Forsworn is not our only treasure outlet. We do have the dungeon to get us treasure. After you've completed Phandelver, you can pretty much go anywhere that you want with it. It doesn't really matter. I've killed people with Tomb of Annihilation if they're down to 1 life. You can just hit them with Tomb of Annihilation if they're way low, or you can go to Dungeon of the Mad Mage to gain life and do all kind of other crazy stuff. Adeline Resplendent Cathar. Adeline Resplendent Cathar's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Very good. 2 white and a 4 toughness. 2 white and 1 and a 4 toughness is already pretty good. That's always going to be a 1/4 vigilance. And then whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. So you get more creatures if you're attacking more players. That's not really a thing here. We have one-on-one games. So every time anything attacks on your turn, you're going to get a 1/1 human tapped and attacking, which is of course going to increase her power as well. Very, very useful. Nadaar, a Selfless Paladin. I love this guy. A Dragon Knight Paladin, that is just 3 of my favorite words all smashed into one, right? Legendary creature, Dragon Knight, Vigilance, 3/3. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon, combined with Triumphant Adventurer and Kick in the Door, he's another great option for Kick in the Door. He enters the battlefield, kicks in the door, ventures again, and then he attacks, he ventures again. So he can actually get you almost all the way through a dungeon on turn 4. If you've already hit one, he could probably get you all the way to the end. And then if he gets you all the way to the end, other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you complete a dungeon. You can't uncomplete a dungeon, so as long as Nadaar is on the board, if he's alive, everyone's getting +1/+1. Combined with the Paladin Class +1/+1 can really, really push these big boys over the edge into some serious damage there. Desperate Farmer. I like this guy. We've got to include a little darkness in this, right? Oh, the Ravens circle the dead. Fantastic artwork here. I love this artwork. 2/2 lifelink, 1 black and 2. He is a common card. He starts as a human peasant, much like Ambitious Farmhand. But then something happens in his life. His poor workhorse dies, but he needs to bring in the harvest. So he becomes a 4/3 lifelink human knight, and he becomes the depraved harvester using necromancy and having a ghost skeleton horse now, which is awesome. So that's what we're going to be doing with this one. If you lose a creature, he will get more powerful. So it kind of pushes people to not want your creatures to die, because if they look at it, they see that, oh man, he's going to get more and more powerful. A 4/3 lifelink for the cost of losing one of your creatures is not bad at all. Desperate Farmer there. Angelfire Ignition, again, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, Haste into the end of turn. Another way of hitting Kick in the Door. Really, really, really powerful on your non-hasters, on your non-tramplers. Absolutely will rip it up. I believe this is actually Rem Karolus on there. Yes, it is actually a picture of Rem Karolus on there, who we're going to see later. Put 2/1/1 counters as well, and you can flash this back for 1 more mana. Absolutely brutal, brutal, brutal card that you can smash people with. What is, some people called that the homemade Embercleave. So we have 3 of these. If you don't want to put 3, you can bring it down. If you want less Kick in the Door, more of these. How fast you want to go and what you think you might need, you just adjust it to that. Rem Karolus, Human Knight 2/3, Stalwart Slayer. 1 red, 1 white, and 1 flying and haste. Here's where we're going to come in the hasters. If a spell will deal damage to you or another permanent you control, prevent that damage. That's right, spells no longer deal damage to you when you have Karolus out. If a spell will deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1. Guess what does that mean? That means kick in the door. I mean, playing with fire does more damage. Now it does 3 when you have Karolus out. 3 of them is fine. If you don't want to run 3, you can run 2 and put in something else if you don't want to waste all the wilds on him. I really like 3 because I really like to be aggressive going in the air on them. Knights often have problems with controlling things in the air, so I kind of have a lot of him just to make sure that we do have an emergency air blocker as well. And we're going to finish it off with the Sunrise Cavalier. 3/3 trample and haste is already pretty good for 1 white, 1 red, and 1. Okay? Trample and haste 3/3, as I said. If it's neither day or night, it becomes day as Sunrise Cavalier enters the battlefield. Fantastic for fighting against those werewolf decks. Even some vampire decks benefit for that. So if you're fighting werewolves, this is the one to beat. Whenever it becomes day or night becomes day, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So she will hand out the 1/1 counters. Everybody's getting more and more powerful. Everyone is getting more and more powerful as night and day go by. Part of the way to control the day-night cycle is, of course, to cast 2 spells or to cast no spells. I really like that because if it becomes night, we can easily let it become night by casting one of our internal spells, meaning we can up Paladin Class with our mana instead of casting a spell, or we can transform Ambitious Farmhand or something like that. Instead of casting an external spell, just activate an ability that's on the board. It doesn't count as a spell, and then night becomes day or day becomes night. We get 1/1 counters depending how many Sunrise Cavaliers are on the board. 4 plains, 3 swamps, 2 mountains, 4 Brightclimb Pathways, 4 Blightstep Pathways, 4 Needleverge Pathways. I threw Forsaken Crossroads in there. You don't need them. You absolutely don't need them. These are alchemy cards. If you want to put them in, if you want to run alchemy, I'd recommend maybe try Brittle Blast. You really, really don't need them. Forsaken Crossroads. You could just run more of the plain ones here, so don't even worry about that. Just run more of the regular mana. Just run one more swamp, 1 more mountain. I was just playing around with it, and of course we can put it in the sideboard. I will post the standard version because this is really a standard deck. I just put this in here for convenience sake. If you want some alchemy options, Brittle Blast is probably the only thing I would recommend. We didn't get any knights with the alchemy set, so Brittle Blast is a good one in case you want to do some more damage. Which will do more damage with Karolus. Any kind of direct damage is nice. So let's take a look on the board here. Nothing more expensive than 3. 2.1 average. We're in aggro territory, guys. 23 lands total. It's probably more than we need. More white than anything, then red, then black, but black is very important. 23 total, 21, 18 knights, 21 humans. We have some other ones that are peasants, and then of course we have dragons. It is actually mostly sneaky human deck too, except for that dragon knight there. 6 instants, 6 sorceries, 2 enchantments, 23 lands total. Let's take a look at horizontal gang here. It's really not much to show. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Our big boys are on 3. Our middle boys are on 2. We do have some early plays with this, but really the main bulk of our creatures are on 3. We kind of just want to control the board early on. We can aggressively come out. The reason why it's so aggro with these things being expensive as they are, or not having a lot of 1-drops to come in at, is because most of the stuff does have haste. So we are really coming in off the gun there. Off the gun, we off on the run, as you know. So let's get into it, guys. We're running in Mythic, and we're getting wins. So let's give it a shot, boys. So, reiterating, this is not too different from my Knight deck that I did previously. It is different, though, because it's a little bit faster. It's a little bit more aggressive. It is still non-alchemy. It has 1 alchemy card that doesn't really need to be in there. It just helps the land base a little bit. But it is different enough that I felt like we should revisit it. I definitely felt like it should get a revisit because I've really honed it down. I love Knight decks. Well, probably one of my favorite decks. My old Orzhov Knight deck was probably the second deck I put on this channel, and was a big fan of it. It was probably still one of my favorite decks to play. Oh, Abzan. Okay. You know, I got to do an Abzan. I really should be doing an Abzan here soon. Triumphant Adventurer. Raven Knife, Will Riverhawk. Okay, welcome everybody. Working on a construct deck. 3 color decks, yeah. Forsworn Paladin. Okay, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. Good for him, man. Good for him, man. So let's do our thing. If that's going to be the case, let's do our thing. We have one of those. We don't need another one. They're going to hit each other, man. Don't do it. Quick draw. Captain Eberhardt. Very nice. I'm going to swing in. He's going to pay a treasure. Okay. Silent Snow coming in. Subscribing for 15 months. Oh my goodness. The wielder of the Black Lotus herself. Oh my god. Becky. Look at her butt. Wait. I haven't done the teleportation circle version. It seemed a little bit too convoluted to really work in Mythic. It's a little bit too slow. I mean, it's a fun jank, but I've been trying to make these decks at least work a little bit in Mythic. And that's, I mean, you got to really cheat it onto the board because you can hit it and you can hit it and you can hit it. But I mean, to get that level of complication is a whole thing. It's like a whole thing, you know what I mean? Oh my god, Becky. What's up, Snow? Miss Gold Lotus. Praynar, how you doing? I'm not. I'm just saying. It's a song. It's a popular rap music song, I believe they're called. Really? Praynar, that's surprising. That seems like it would take a really, really long time to get that going. Good for you, though, man. Absolutely, man. Overbuck Caretaker. There it is, boys. Yeah. Venture into the dungeon. Doom 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 doom. How you feeling, Redacted, by the way? You feeling alright? I'm feeling good. We have 2 black. Let's do a red. Oh my god, Becky. Let's do a... What do we need to do? +2 until the end of turn. Let's do that one. Okay, and let's do this. Let's see if he falls for the blocking beam. He's going to fall for the blocking beam, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, he's not. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. You doing any better? Doing any better, my guy? Maybe, maybe not. Oof. Oh my goodness, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, my guy. That's the main thing, is that you're doing good. Good enough as it, anyways. You're gonna swing in on me again, man. You're gonna fall for the old attacking meme. That's what you're gonna do. And he's gonna fall for the attacking meme. Oh, swiggity swabbity. Welcome to Goblety. Alright, pop. My turn. Triumphant Adventurer. He's got to lose that Overbach. He's got to lose the Overbach. There's no two ways about it. He was going to lose the whole game, but now he's got to lose the Overbach. That's what I wanted anyways. Ooh, look at that. Look at that weird guy right there. That's a weird guy. Archon of Emeria is a very weird guy. Not a lot of people use him anymore. He's a good taxer, though. He will tax you good like. Oh, yeah. He'll tax you real nice like. Real spicy like he'll tax you. And quick draw. Not quick enough, I guess. Not quick enough, I guess. Damn, the illustrated man over there, redacted. I like it. Unsure what he was trying to do with that Abzan, but sure, man. You do you, my guy. Again, the name of this deck is Pressure, Pressure, Pressure. Be pushing on them. Always be pushing. ABP. I believe that's what they talk about in car salesmanship. ABP? No, it's ABC. Always be closing. I used to go for the ABC strategy when I was playing Axis and Allies. That's what I used to call it. All bad choices. That's what I wanted to give you. We would play these week-long Axis and Ally games. And that was my goal. What? No, I don't want that. Ooh, Goblin Jamineer's running in on me. He is running in on me, ladies and gentlemen. Probably going to have some removal there. I'm going to need a red mana or more mana, period. Fireblade? Okay. Okay, no blocks. Bop. Alright. Let's do that. Let's scry, because we're going to need mana no matter what. Especially red mana. Nope, we need red mana. Sorry. Sorry, my dude. Yes! Axis and Allies. We had 1940. We had the Mega Axis and Allies version. It was amazing, man. It was the Pacific and the Atlantic put together. And it was Mega Axis and Allies. And it was the most fun, man. Let me tell you. I love that game. Oh, my God. Yeah, it takes so long, man. We would have complex campaigns and be doing all kind of stuff, man. We would be living it up in Axis and Allies, man. We loved that game, man. Literally bring food, pizza, whatever, burritos, whatever we wanted, and just sit there all weekend playing Axis and Allies, like sun up to sundown on the weekends, man. No, I'm not gonna take it. It was pretty fun. You prefer Risk. I mean, to each their own, my guy. What can I say? Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's risk doing speedballs, man. It's absolutely nutty. The stuff you can get up to, man. Star Wars Risk sounds cool. I used to like. They came out with a Risk like 2245, which was Risk in the future with like mechs and shit and the moon, where you could go to the fucking moon, and that was pretty fun, dude. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty fun game, man. NGL, pretty fun game. 2020, 2210, yeah. Corax. Corax. Corvus Corax? Primarch of the Blood Ravens? Is that you? Corvus Corax, Primarch of the Blood Ravens? Alright, let's do this. Oh, excellent. Let's draw a card. Okay, now we actually have a red mana. Early tonight. Yes, we are early tonight, ladies and germs. We are trying to do some other stuff. We're trying to do a big Paladin Class or Sunrise Cavalier. Let's do Sunrise Cavalier. Blade Historian. Ooh. Might be the enemy there, boys. Might be the enemy right there. Yeah, I think that's the enemy, my guys. Yeah, I don't have enough blockers no matter what, and he's going to hit early. Interesting deck, though. I don't mind ever being taken out by something novel, man. You take me out with something novel, man. Hey, Stormblood. What's up, man? Listen, that was weird. That was a freaky weird Boros deck, bro. I'm never going to complain. You take me out with some stuff I never seen before. I like that, man. I used to love hitting the shop, hitting the spot. New decks. Everyone have fresh decks on the weekend and something like that, man. You got to see what I've been working up. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, man. I ain't never seen that combo before, man. Nah, I'm never mad about that. I remember when the dude got his afflict stuff, when my man got the afflict stuff in before any of us, because he had bought like buku release boxes and crap, and he had the afflict deck before any of us had that afflict deck. He came down to the spot, bro, beat our ass up and down the street with afflict decks, man. We didn't even know what we were dealing with. That was our devastation, man. Oh man, we were not ready for a flick, bro. That was an absolutely brutal time. All right, let's do. Okay, so we got all the colors here. Let's do that. All the different mono red decks, yeah. So let's do. Adventurer. Infect Proliferate combo can beat anyone with the 1/1. Oh, Brittle Blast, nice. Can beat anyone in 1/1 Infect and just some art. I mean, the Inflict, bro, you were hasting Inflicts. You were hurting people in ways that they didn't even understand, man. You were absolutely hurting people in amazing and unique methods that were just absolutely awful, awful to see. Am I saying inflict? I think I mean afflict. Anyways, if you blocked with an afflict card, it did the damage. It did the afflict damage anyways, is what it did. So that's what that was. So basically, if it had afflict 3, you attack for 4. Even if you blocked, you took 3 damage. So you could either take, it was like, you want to take 4 damage, you want to take 3 damage. And also lose your creature. Which one you want to do? We can do either one. It's up to you, man. Absolutely terrible, man. Absolutely beast of a card there. Ambitious Farmhand. Do I want to Ambitious Farmhand myself up? No, I want to pump. Let's get ready for the pump, bros. Let's do the pump. There we go. Puff, 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 puff. There we go. Ooh, he transformed. There we go. Alright. Ascendant Pack Leader. That's a good one. It's coming in a little aggressively there. Hey, what's up, North Pacific Paladin? Happy New Year to one and all, by the way, guys. Happy New Year to one and all. If you celebrate New Year's, if you don't celebrate New Year's, it doesn't matter. I want it to be happy for you anyways. You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So let's do this. Take action. Let's find that. Alright, let's put let's push on him, man. Screw it. I don't care. Let's push on it. He's probably going to try to kill Adeline with a lot of different stuff. He's not going to try to kill Adeline. Okay. Well, I'm going to kill your Reckless Stormseeker if you're not going to kill Adeline. That's your problem, bro. Korax subscribed with flying. Corvus Korax, Primarch of the Raven Guard. Some Bezos bucks. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, he's out of there. Big Fed. Sorry, my guy. I think I played Big Fed before. I think he hit me with that Azorius one time. I'm starting to run into the same people here. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Do appreciate it. The funny thing is Corvus Corax literally just means crow crow. So that's great. What's up, everybody else? Who else is here? Dark Sorcerer, Real River, Amun Ra, Driver, Will River Hawk. Ablashaska, I see you lurking, my guy. Oh, man, I got so many bots in here, bro. I gotta start. Praynar, how you doing? Nickel Nuts, I see you, dude. Necron. Alright. 2 up, 1 down. What's everyone's New Year's plan, man? It's almost New Year's Eve. It's almost going to be New Year's Eve pretty soon. What's everyone's plan for New Year's? Oh, this is a good one, man. Yeah. It's pretty good. Not die. Okay. Dread Fugue. let's do that. He's going to make me discard another card. It's going to be... No, it's going to be this black one. We got no black in our hand. I'm sure we can probably get some. Yeah, we could get some. Let's do that. Play with fire. Pop, stop, and lock them. Forsworn Paladin, I'm okay with it, I guess. You're going to swing in. Very nice. He's probably got an absolute heap of removal over there, so I'm hesitant to play anything that's going to... He's got snow, so this is a blood on the snow... this is a blood on the snow kind of discard-y Orzhov. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna... Well... I'm sure he's got removal. Alright, so... Let's do this. And let's keep on bashing him. Let's keep bashing his head. Yeah, we'll take that. HOA. Luckily, I have no HOA issues because, like, the dude on the HOA is kind of my buddy, so doesn't really come up too much. There is some cons. If they're smaller and you live in a smaller community, it's kind of better. I mean, it just depends who the president is. They do kind of suck sometimes, though, I mean, to be honest. TBH. Alright, that was a weird choice, but sure. Alright, so let's do this lovely butternut squash here. Let's do that. And let's do pay 1 life, create a treasure token. And then we will do that. I don't understand that, but okay. He's probably going to wipe me, so, I mean, might as well block. What he's probably going to do is blood on the snow and then bring back Loth. Is what I imagine he's going to do. Yep, see? I know this. As soon as this is Orzhov Snow, there's only one thing that you do. You just spam whatchamacallits. Planeswalkers. That's the long and short of it, really. Jayhawk, what's up, man? You love the sacrifice mono black and rhyme. What's up? No rhyme or reason. Jayhawk, not even surprised by it. Love the white deck you put out today, Jay. Really love the sacrifice deck. This is a very old style deck, man. This is like meta from standard 2 months ago. This is an old deck, but it checks out. Let me do that. Let's see. What is he going to do here? He's going to swing in for... he's going to swing in for... 5, 8, 10. White. Okay, he improved it a little bit. Yeah, they don't need to be doing that, man. The HOAs that go like, oh yeah, this tree is 2 centimeters too long over your property line. You need to, like, you're just enforcing rules to enforce rules at that point, man. You're just being mean. There's no reason to do that. Also, you can just, like, the only times I think the HOA where I'm at has really done anything is when people left like a bunch of construction equipment outside, like all year. Like, you got ladders and like wood and and like toolboxes and stuff all by the side of your house and in the front, like for months, bro. Like, you need to cool it with that, man. Like, for real. Good game, my guy. Good game. Yeah. I knew he was going to blood on the snow me, so I didn't have the speed coming out, unfortunately. When you got stuff laying all over your front lawn for weeks at a time, man, it's time to get it together, my guy. It's time to get that cleanup going on, man. I'll tell you this much, guys. Maybe I love playing this deck. I have so much fun with this type of deck. So much fun with this deck. Hey, Z6666 Ace. Redeemer, how you doing, my guy? I'm just literally sitting here watching this tick down. So I think this is going to be a draw. We're going to go right into a draw here. Yep, that's what I thought. All right. 2, 2, and 1. Very nice. Redeemer. Redeemer, where's your turbo? Where's your turbo, Redeemer? Oh my goodness, Redeemer, you lost your turbo? Oh my goodness. No turbo anymore for look at this. Look at this freaking hand. Good God Almighty. Should I even try this? Should I even try this, bros? I'm gonna try it. Screw it. Why not? I don't see your Redeemer icon, man. I don't see your turbo icon, man. I'm gonna try. I don't care, man. I'm having fun, bro. It's the end of the season. I'm not getting any higher in Mythic. You know, I'm gonna stay at 86. I won like 5 games in a row. I won 5, like a ton of games yesterday, and stayed at 86 no matter what. So, I mean, the cake's pretty much baked at this point. We're just here to have fun, guys. So, you know, let's grab that one. Ghoul Caller of Nephalia, okay. Let's do Sunrise Cavalier. Let's really put pressure on him here. Pop, pop. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, so you must have not gotten Omicron there, Redacted, because I heard Omicron still lets you keep your taste. The Council. Well, we got a lot of Council members here, man. We got Raven Knife. We got Raven Knife. Raven is here. Corax was Corvus Corax, of course, which is a another one. We have Will River Hawk. We have a lot of Council of Birds here tonight, guys. A lot of the Council of Birds here tonight. Very, very exciting times. The prophecy may be revealed tonight. The great prophecy. All right, let's do this. Let's kick in the door. Will River is here, yes. Corax is a new member of the Council of Birds. Welcome, Corax, by the way, to the Council of Birds. This is a weird thing we have on this. We have on this deck. We have on this thing. We have on this channel. It's channel lore, basically. That's what we got. You want channel lore? You got channel lore, my guy. Puff. There you go. I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Yeah, he's done, man. This dude's cooked. This dude is really cooked. Well, for some reason I attracted a bunch of people with bird names into my Twitch. So we have a lot of people that have bird themed names. Oh, I think that's going to be a big 0 there, bud. There you go. Yeah, man, the flu. I mean, I've had bad flus, and that the forbidden flu is yeah, see? Jay. Yeah, it's a type of bird too. Yeah, everything links. It's all linked. It's all linked. How deep does it go? Burbs. What kind of deck is this? I didn't see that ZZZ Ace, ZZZ, Z666 Ace. This is a Knight aggro deck. This is a Mardu aggro Knight deck. Ooh, we don't have a lot of early plays with that one. Honestly, that's what's going to push me off. Is I'm going to get rid of that Sunrise Cavalier. We do have early plays with this one, though. That's the good news. All right. It's all linked, guys. Guys, it's all linked. Was I the starting player? No, I was not. Alright, well, we'll do that one red. We'll do this one black. There we go. Sialu 88. Let's do Forsaken Crossroads. We want that one red. Scry. I don't want another black mana. That's fine. Thank you, though. Appreciate you asking. Let's swing in. Pop. Right. We can hit Rem Karolus or Sunrise. Burbs. Lunarch Veteran. Oh, I know this one. Yeah. All right. Well. Should I do Desperate Farmer to a Kick in the Door? I think I'm going to do that instead. That's a better idea. Let's scry that way. No, I need more stuff than that. I have pretty much my mana base set. Hey, think level, man. Go for it. The Shuffler are different plans. I'm sorry, my guy. We are all sinners in the eyes of the Shuffler. We are all have committed terrible sins in the eyes of the Shuffler and deserve to be punished. Impassioned Orator. Okay, so he's going to do a little life gain here. We might be outspeeding him at this point. Throw a Salamoon Dancer. So he's going to gain 2. Okay. You pulled off the Facebook combo, Dr. Don G. Puff. Oh, that was not the smart move. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kill my Desperate Farmer plus... kill my Ambitious Farmhand, please. Alright, we're frozen now. Lovely. Doing any draft tonight? No, I don't draft frequently. But when I do, I make it a Dos Equis. The Onyx Wolf. Inside of you are 2 wolves. One is an Onyx Wolf. The other is a Alabaster Wolf. You should not have 2 wolves inside of you. It's dangerous. Ah, okay. Selesnya. If he's doing Selesnya life gain, why does he have red? Temur life gain is a weird combo. I stroke my chin and consider. I stroke on my chin and consider. That was a bad idea. You shouldn't have done that. Let's push the tempo. I love the inside of you is 2 wolves. One of the wolves is named Toby. The other wolf is named Toby. Both of the wolves are named Toby. That's probably my favorite riff on that meme. Is he going to try to swing on me with everything? What is the red for? That's what I'm wondering, man. What is the red for? What is the red for, man? That's the real question. Okay, so you put that out. It's not really that good for him. Didn't really even gain him that much life. Well, not yet, anyways. It is going to gain a decent amount of life. The Inquisitor Captain Righteous Valkyrie combo, is just absolutely absurdly powerful. It's probably the best combo in the game right now because it hits so much power, man. It just triggers so much power. So it's going to be 12. Hit, 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 hit. Doesn't kill me, though. It doesn't kill me, though. Let's try this. Auto pay. So let's leave 2 back. Well, if I leave 2 back, I only need to block 1. Let's see, if I gain 4 life, I'll be at 10. If I block the 12, the grand total will be, the grand total that he could do is 5. It'll be 10. So I do need to leave 2 back. Okay. All right, let's try that then. Okay, pop, 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 pop. Desperate Farmer is going to change, which is going to be really good. To Depraved Harvester. Let's see how much crazy stuff it. I have removal. I have removal in here, as a matter of fact. I'm just not drawing any. There is, in fact, removal in here. There's actually a decent amount of Death Touch, and there's direct removal. But it's just not popping. It's just not bussin' right now. The removal ain't bussin'. You know what I mean? You hate when the removal is not bussin'. Obviously, I probably could use more, but I kind of try to aggro out before. I kind of try to aggro out before things get this bad, but we'll see. I mean, he's got absolute stat. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's why. That's why right there, guys. This the same, but it happens every night. Yeah, this is why, guys. That's why. Venerable Warslinger is what he wants. All right, Temur, interesting. Listen, a different spin. A little bit samey than the other ones, but actually a slightly different spin. Sunset Revelry is ridiculous when you're at negative. What does that even mean, man? Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Let's block that. Let's block that. Pop. Ambitious Farmhand. There you go. And Sunrise Cavalier. There you go. Take action. We'll look for a Plains card. Doesn't really matter at this point, guys, of course. We do that. And then, of course, we can swing in. Yeah, just leave the removal out because it hides at the bottom. Good game, man. Interesting take on it, man. I like the Venerable Warslinger. That's an interesting take. I might have to explore that. Might have to explore that a little bit. All right, boys. We got more than enough footage for tonight. Having a good time with this one. I didn't want to stop playing it, man. I got a little bit more pep in my step because it's still an early video. So, is it a fun way to end the season? Absolutely, man. I'm gonna be finishing off at about 86, 85% Mythic. Didn't hit numbers. I just frankly don't have time to hit numbers. Paladin Black, the refined and reforged Dark Knights deck. You can do it in Alchemy, sure, but it's a standard deck for all intents and purposes. Until next time, guys, Happy New Year. And I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. The word of the day is chivalry. Good night.